Imagine a planet that spins on its side, rains diamonds, and smells like rotten eggs. No, this isn't science fiction. It's Uranus. Welcome to the weirdest, coldest, most mysterious giant in our solar system. It's the planet that astronomers sometimes avoid saying out loud. But don't let the jokes fool you. Uranus may be the key to understanding worlds light years away. Hit that like button if you love space oddities, and subscribe for a journey through the wildest corners of the cosmos. Let's be honest. Uranus is a name that sparked countless jokes. But behind the awkward giggles is a name steeped in mythology. Uranus was the ancient Greek god of the sky, the father of Cronus, Saturn, and grandfather of Zeus, Jupiter. Before Uranus was discovered, the known solar system ended with Saturn. Then in 1781, German-born British astronomer William Herschel pointed his telescope to the sky and saw something moving against the backdrop of stars. It was the first planet discovered with a telescope, and it doubled the size of the known solar system. Originally, Herschel wanted to name it Georgium Sidus, or George's Star, after King George III. Thankfully, the name Uranus stuck. What would you have named it? Drop your suggestion below. Uranus isn't like the other planets. Most spin upright like tops. But Uranus? It spins like a barrel rolling on its side, its axis tilted at an astonishing 98 degrees. Because of this extreme tilt, its poles take turns basking in constant daylight or total darkness for decades. Imagine one sunrise lasting 42 years. But why is it tilted? Most scientists agree that a massive collision early in Uranus's history, possibly with a protoplanet twice the size of Earth, sent it sprawling. This odd rotation also affects its magnetic field and atmosphere in bizarre ways, making Uranus one of the least understood planets we've ever studied. Dig deeper, and Uranus becomes even stranger. Beneath its icy clouds, astronomers believe temperatures and pressures become so intense that carbon atoms bond to form diamonds. Literally, it rains gems. Picture storms of diamonds falling for thousands of kilometers through an ocean of slush and gas. But don't expect luxury vacations. The atmosphere is mostly hydrogen, helium, and methane. That methane is what gives Uranus its blue-green hue, but it also contributes to a smell akin to sulfur. Yes, it reeks like rotten eggs. At the surface, wind speeds can reach 900 km/h. It's not just cold, it's violently so. You've heard of Saturn's rings, but did you know Uranus has its own? 13 known rings, dark, narrow, and mysterious, encircle the ice giant. They're likely made of rock and dust, and may be remnants of shattered moons. Uranus also has 27 known moons. These aren't just rocks. They have character. They're named after characters from Shakespeare and Alexander Pope. Miranda is a patchwork of cliffs and canyons that seem randomly sewn together. Some cliffs rise 20 kilometers, 12 miles high, one of the tallest known in the solar system. It's like the Frankenstein's monster of moons. Then there's Titania and Oberon, which may harbor underground oceans. Could something be swimming there in the dark? Let's talk classifications. Uranus is one of two ice giants in our solar system, the other being Neptune. Unlike gas giants, ice giants are rich in water, ammonia, and methane ices. Their cores are small and rocky, surrounded by a massive mantle of slushy, frozen elements. If Earth were the size of a tennis ball, Uranus would be about the size of a basketball. But its density is so low that, in theory, it could float in water, if you had a bathtub big enough. Understanding ice giants like Uranus helps astronomers make sense of similar exoplanets scattered across the Milky Way. Despite being closer to the Sun than Neptune, Uranus holds the record for coldest planet in our solar system. Temperatures can drop to 24 degrees, 171 degrees. How is that possible? Unlike other gas giants, Uranus barely emits any internal heat. It's like a campfire that was suddenly put out. One theory? That ancient collision that tilted the planet also scrambled its internal layers, sealing in its heat. So while it's not the farthest, it's definitely the frostiest, and it's been cold for billions of years. In 1986, NASA's Voyager 2 made history by flying within 81,500 kilometers, just over 50,000 miles, of Uranus. That's the only close-up visit we've ever made. In just a few hours, Voyager 2 revolutionized our understanding. It discovered 10 new moons, 2 rings, and sent back stunning images of a world shrouded in mystery. Since then? Nothing. No probes, no orbiters, no flybys. For nearly 4 decades, Uranus has waited in silence. Uranus's magnetic field is chaotic. It's tilted 59 degrees from its rotation axis and offset from the planet's center by about a third of the radius. This means its magnetic poles don't line up with its geographic poles, and they move dramatically as the planet spins, creating a wobbling, corkscrew-shaped magnetosphere. It's one of the most lopsided magnetic fields we've ever studied, and it's still not fully understood. Auroras flicker across Uranus's atmosphere, but they're unlike those on Earth, more ghostly, more scattered, and far more unpredictable. Uranus itself is a no-go for life as we know it. Its environment is too extreme, but its moons, particularly Titania and Ariel, might be hiding something beneath their icy exteriors: liquid water. And where there's water, there's potential for life. If future missions confirm subsurface oceans, we may need to rethink where life could exist in the cosmos, not just on rocky planets, but on the hidden worlds orbiting distant giants. Uranus isn't just a curiosity. It's essential. Ice giants like Uranus are common in our galaxy, but we know shockingly little about them. Studying Uranus could unlock secrets about planetary formation, magnetic dynamics, and habitability across the universe. NASA is considering a flagship mission, an orbiter and probe that would explore the atmosphere, rings, and moons. But public interest matters. The more people care, the more likely it becomes. Uranus is a cosmic rebel. It spins sideways, hides diamond storms, and flips the rules of planetary science on their head. It's the overlooked middle child of our solar system. But maybe it's time we changed that. If you believe Uranus deserves a mission, a spotlight, and a deeper dive, share this with your fellow space nerds. Comment below with what you'd want to see on a future mission. Let's explore the planet that breaks all the rules, because the weirdest worlds often hold the greatest secrets.